the Prime Minister, ministers, dear guests, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, innovators and digital leaders. Welcome to Techritory 2025. Once again. I am Valdis Melderis, and it's my great honor to be here on this stage, because that means I do understand at least a little bit of what we are talking about. Now, 8 years ago, we created something unique here in Riga. Not just another tech conference, but a living ecosystem, and you are reminded about that by emails all through the year. Governments, industry, academia converge to shape our connected future. We're not talking only about future, we are creating it here. So that's why it's very important that we meet at one place and time. Today, we continue to build this year's theme. It's a little bit mouthful, but it sounds like this: Connected Futures Through Digital Paths. We bring together quantum researchers, 6G developers, defense experts, and AI practitioners. Well, we will engage with pioneers in maritime autonomy, architects of sustainable data centers, experts in non-terrestrial networks connecting land, sea, air, and innovators protecting our digital identities and critical infrastructure. And today, it is really critical. But Techritory is more than presentations and panels. It's where partnerships form. That's why we have specially dedicated meeting rooms. This is where Baltic innovation meets global expertise. We put our heads and knowledge together, where ideas transform into cross-border projects, which are working. And if there is something we can do, we discuss future and we build it here. So this year, it's possible to receive real-time translation in lots of languages. There's a very special tool. We will be using Tilde's translational service. So QR code is on the screen. The Latvian language technology company Tilde has developed a solution that enables conference and event attendees to follow discussions and what's happening on the stage in the language that suits them best. So you open this tool and then you choose the language. You need translation too. You can even convert speech into text, and also this tool provides real-time transcription and translation. The translated text can be also converted into audio using voice synthesis, which allows attendees to listen to their chosen language, but then please use your headphones. So, as with any AI-driven solution, there may be occasional minor inaccuracies, but it's a highly effective way to follow and understand the speaker's main message in the language of your choosing. Now, let's have the opening words. Please join me in welcoming the Prime Minister of the Republic of Latvia, Evika Siliņa, to the stage.
So, good morning, everyone. When the meeting started, I had the feeling I have in some kind of 3D, 5D format, but that probably was meant to have a feeling. Dear Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real honor to welcome you all to Latvia and to yet another Techritory Forum. Every year, technology moves faster, changing how we live, work, and stay safe. That's why events like these really matter. You bring people together who build, regulate, and research technology to find smarter ways how to move forward together. AI is growing at an incredible speed. It's already shaping how we compete, how we protect our societies, and how we solve global changes. To keep Europe strong, we need to make life easier for innovators, Less bureaucracy, fewer barriers, more freedom to create, and we must take sure that great ideas can grow and succeed right here in Europe. One example from Latvia is one company which you will be using if you want to have a translation is still the open large language model, an open source tool that supports many European languages. And just 10 days ago, we provided this tool to our Ukrainian friends to facilitate their integration into the European Union. We are also proud to lead the drone coalition, building a fast-growing drone industry and working closely with NATO. And now we will be not just working with NATO, as well in the European Union, we will be providing our solutions, our practical solutions to other European members, as we are now committed to build a drone wall. Together with Ukraine, we learn from real battlefield innovation. Ukrainian courage and creativity drive new defense technologies, from drones to AI systems that help keep Europe safe. Latvia hosts Europe's first 5G defense test site, and our experts are already exploring 6G technologies. Another exciting field is quantum research, where Latvian scientists work hand in hand with partners across Europe and NATO. Although militaries seem to profit the most from the current situation and technological developments, we must ensure a wider use of technologies for our societies and business sectors. We are on the brink of much wider use of autonomous systems in all segments of society. Latvia is quite small, but digitally brave, where ideas move fast and technologies drives growth. Because we know we will never have so many people, and technologies can help us really to boost our economy. We see digital not as a sector, but as a backbone of our economy. Digital innovation is already a key driver of Latvia's exports and competitiveness. Our tech companies bring smart, secure, and sustainable solutions to markets across Europe. This digital strength also goes hand in hand with my vision for reducing bureaucracy. Digitalization helps to simplify rules, automate procedures, and make government faster and more transparent. And that's what exactly I will be discussing with my colleagues tonight and tomorrow in Eurocouncil summits, because bureaucracy and helping businesses to work in a much flexible way within Europe is one key factor what we want to change, what we want to do in Europe to make Europe more competitive. By using technology wisely, we can better support entrepreneurs and make the public sector more efficient. This year, we launched the National AI Intelligence Center, a new kind of partnership between government, business, and universities. Its goal is simple: help everyone use AI faster, smarter, and as well responsibly. We are also investing in digital skills and infrastructure because people are at the heart of any digital success story. And we invite our international partners, who are as well participating today here, many of you, I know more or less, around 40 countries are represented here today. You are all very welcomed, to create together, to co-create, to innovate, to test real-world AI solutions right here in Latvia. Let's make the most of these days here together to share ideas, to use this opportunity to connect, to shape a smarter, safer, and digital future for all of us, and as well for our businesses and our children. Thank you and welcome to Technocrity.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. And now please welcome Her Excellency, German Ambassador to Latvia, but also representing here today the city partner of Techritory, the city of Hamburg, Her Excellency Gudrun Maslow. Welcome to the stage.
Dear Madam Prime Minister, Ministers, Excellencies, dear guests, it is a great honor for me to speak to you on behalf of the German government and the Free Hanseatic city of Hamburg at the opening of the Techritory 2025 in Riga. Let me start by saying how proud we are about the close partnership between Germany and Latvia, in particular in the economic domain. In the 35 years since Latvia regained its independence, German as well as Latvian companies engaged to establish sustainable and lively economic relations between our two countries. Today, German companies are a vital asset in the Latvian economy, and at the same time, Latvian entrepreneurs invest more and more in Germany with creative products and services. We are proud that this exchange is going in both directions, making our partnership ever more stronger. This also shows we are part of one EU family, looking to use and deploy our strengths complementarily in a world that is becoming more challenging. Therefore, our engagement in the Techritory Conference is only consequential. I am very pleased that the Free and Hanseatic city of Hamburg is our front runner on the conference here today. Hamburg is honored to be the first partner city to participate in the Techritory. A business delegation is attending the forum on panels as well as in the corridors on B2B meetings. Hamburg and Latvia, both Hanseatic cities with long historic ties, are well aware of each other's potential for deeper cooperation in the areas of digitalization and AI, life sciences, and renewable energies. Reciprocal visits of governments representatives during the last years and this summer have led to concrete projects, among others, between the Port of Hamburg and the Free Port of Riga, and between the Hamburg Artificial Intelligence Center, ARIC, and the Riga Technical University. But Hamburg also reaches far beyond. In partnership with the United Nations Development Programme, the German government paved the way for introducing principles for leveraging AI responsibly for sustainable development. Global leaders from the public sector, business, science, and civil society have jointly endorsed the Hamburg Declaration on Responsible AI for Sustainable Development Goals this June. AI, for quite some time, was the playground for nerds and IT specialists and is nowadays sweeping into all our parts of daily life. It has great potential to alleviate production processes, medical diagnoses, observation of climate change, and microorganism developments. It has the power to support injured and disabled persons, to fight poverty, diseases, illiteracy, and to boost research. However, the potential of AI does not lay in the good only. Unfortunately, the same powerful options may also be used with bad intentions. The Baltic countries have been among the first who became victims of unfriendly hybrid attacks far more than 10 years ago. In Ukraine, AI increasingly becomes part of this unjustified war in empowering drones almost up to AI self-control. In Europe, all countries have become targets of disinformation campaigns, cyber espionage, and cyber crimes, often against critical infrastructure. The Hamburg Declaration is but one example that the United Nations have taken steps to establishing rules in the field of digitalization. UN Global Digital Compact laid the foundation for another inclusive global discourse on AI. Germany strongly welcomes this globalization of the AI architecture and is committed to actively contributing and inviting all parts of the world into this discussion. To complete the picture and to bring the focus back to lower-hanging fruits, we fortunately may state that also the European Union is speeding up its coordination and supporting efforts in the field of AI. This comprises regulations, e.g. the AI Act, as well as promotions, e.g. for establishing AI factories and gigafactories, and thus also give European enterprises the opportunity to develop, test, and deploy AI with solutions in data labs. With this in mind, we should focus on digital skills of European societies. The Baltic nations are far beyond Germany. Latvia offers more than 95% of public services online. IT contributes to up to 7% of the gross national product, perhaps in the meantime even more. In Germany, the new government is determined to speed up processes in Germany as well. The establishment of the respective ministry has just been a starter. In September, Chancellor Merz pushed the button for launching Jupiter at Jülich, the first European exascale supercomputer. In order to reach out for everybody in our societies, we do have the responsibility to foster trust. We all agree that essential rules are necessary to invite people to go online and eventually benefit from AI. As we can see from this year's Techratory agenda, from the space to the sea, from high-tech quantum approaches to rural reach-out, from individual wallets to cross-border cooperation, AI is more than playgrounds for specialists, but offers added value to everybody in the free world. Germany and Hamburg are looking forward to continuing our close cooperation with Latvia and wish all participants of the Techratory Forum 2 days full of good conversations, knowledge growth, and new joint projects. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. And now, please welcome Executive Director of Nordic Council of Ministers Office in Latvia, Nina Inevoldsen. Welcome to the stage.
Good morning, Prime Minister, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's, as always, a great pleasure to be here at the Techratory. Since 2018, the Nordic Council of Ministers has been a partner to this event, and again this year it grows, and it's spectacular to see. Our commitment defines what the Nordic Council of Ministers stands for. We don't just facilitate digital development, we architect a trust-based, sustainable and collaborative digital society. And we work against cyber attacks and immediate threats to our platforms. In order to achieve these goals, our collective vision for digital partnership strongly depends on educated professionals. Europe is facing a significant talent shortage, which is why mobility and education are top priorities for the Nordic Council of Ministers. It is extremely important that Europe fosters a frictionless talent pool across our borders, and that we create competitive opportunities for digital developers and innovators. Key challenges such as societal security, dissemination of trustworthy information, and inclusion lies ahead of us. Digital security is a national and regional imperative, requiring cross-border collaboration to protect our digital identity and to ensure the resilience of critical infrastructure. Looking ahead, the Nordic Council of Ministers, together with our Baltic partners, are investing in a new Baltic AI Center launched today in Stockholm and mentioned by the Prime Ministers. Thank you very much for the collaboration on this. And we established Nordic and Latvian local branches in the Baltics. The AI Center will serve as a regional lighthouse for responsible and competitive artificial intelligence. I would also like to mention other existing projects in this area, such as the Nordic-Baltic eID project, the so-called NOBIT, which is developing a cross-border digital identity, as important as ever. And the Nordic-Baltic regulatory sandboxes, the NOBAREC project, which facilitates the joint regulatory testing of digital solutions. Finally, I would like to mention the NB Connect project on digital connectivity and infrastructure that is extremely interesting and will be discussed later today in a separate panel discussion. I would encourage you deeply to participate in this later this afternoon. Building the architecture of a human-centric digital future requires trust, collaboration, and shared values. As we do have all of those between the wider Nordic-Baltic region, I can only see light ahead of us. Thank you for being a part of this vital trust-building process. With these few remarks, I wish you a great conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.